And indeed it is. What a fabulous piece of architecture. Look at that. Oh yes. Langwathby. Lovely, lovely wee place. See, these are the places you really miss out on when you go by the motorway, because just lovely. Oh, hello there. Thank you very much. Langwathby. I drove my tractor through your haystack last night. Well, it's heartening to know that he's not right at my boot at this time, given that I am adhering to the road speed. The Toy Works Village Bakery. This is it now. This is the last settlement before the wilderness, I think. Pennines, area of outstanding natural beauty. You do not need to tell me. Twisty road for 5 miles. You're not wrong. So yeah, last time I did this, I did it in the snow. Oh, wrong gear. That's the correct one. I wanted second and I found fourth. That was not optimal. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome. That's highway maintenance. Well, to be fair, of all people, they're going to be the most aware of what they can do on these roads. Yeah, this last time, this was already covered in snow, this bit, and I think I got to about here, and there was actually quite a heavy flurry of snow. Oh, thank you for that, fella. So yeah, this was all rather wet and sludgy and slippery and much fun. But I'm quite glad that it's clear today. Again, why were you over the centre of the road there? There was no need to be. Particularly if you can't actually see what's round the next bend. Stay on the side of the road. Unless it's a narrow road, and of course you can't actually stay entirely on your side because your side no longer exists as a concept. But no, I think all of this is all of this route is full width, so there's no excuse for being on over the line unless you can see clearly that there is nothing coming, and it helps you get passage through the geometry, like there for instance. Don't cut that corner because you can't see around it. I've also got quite a lot of stuff in the car, and I don't want it to be flying around all over the place. Oh, the view to the left. Wow! Oh, brilliant. You get the view of the lakes, the Lake District and the hills. Brilliant. Unfortunately, you can't see that right now on the video, but wow. That is why this sort of route still exists. Brilliant. Well, it exists, of course, for people who live along the route to still get from A to B as they need to. But that is fabulous. And as I say, last time I did this, it was pretty much a whiteout, so I couldn't actually see that view. I could only see, well, just a few metres ahead. I couldn't see anything to the side. So although this is still not the most brightest and best of days, it's wow, yeah, brilliant. Have to stop at the location of the old Hartside Cafe, which unfortunately suffered a fire a couple of years ago. So is no longer exists as a cafe. It's a shell of a building, sadly. I've never been to it. Ooh, that's a good one. Yes. I had never been to it while it was open. When I was originally planned to take this route the first time, I'd read about that cafe and I thought, wow, that's absolutely the perfect place to stop, get a sandwich, coffee, enjoy the view, and then also, of course, quite quickly while doing that research, I then realised, the place doesn't exist anymore. So, it's a shame. Although there are plans afoot, I think, to turn it into sort of a stopping point again, particularly for bikers, I think. indeed, I think bikers used to be, they were a big part of the cafe's demographic, which is understandable with these sorts of roads. But I think I'll stop there anyway, just taking the view, just have a little bit of a wee bit of a break. Imagine living in that house over there. Wow. Wilderness farming territory. In fact, it's not really farming territory, is it? It's just wilderness. I mean, okay, yes, there are many rather more remote places in the world overall, but ultimately, in sort of in British terms, unless you're up in the wilds of the Highlands of Scotland, oh, they've got solar panels on there. That house, interesting. They look derelict, but yet there are solar panels. Give the cyclist plenty of room. What a view! Fantastic. Don't envy the cyclist. I really don't. I mean, they're gonna have a nice time on the way back doing the other side, but right now, crikey, fair play, absolutely. Crikey, is this it? This is the site of the cafe. It is. Oh, they've levelled it. You know what, that's somewhat of a shame. Right ahead of us now is where the cafe was. When I was here last time, the building was still extant, but obviously derelict and in ruins, unfortunately. But look at this. Would you just look at that? Oh, gone into the mud. Never mind, don't care. Would you look at that? Oh. It's not the clearest view, but I'm now basically driving on the site of the cafe. Incredible. But it is to be redeveloped as a new cafe, which is good news. Bye bye Hartside. Yeah, this is very different to when it was covered in snow. Cold but not forgotten. And there we go, with barely any brakes, coasting to 40 miles an hour for Alston. World's first social enterprise town. Okay. Curious as to what that means. Curious in a positive way, I'm not mocking it at all, but it does sound positive. Weirdown, Teesdale. I'm not going to go that far across. I'm heading up back home to the borders.